There is a specific type of person who never seems rattled. You have seen them. Someone challenges them publicly and they don't flinch. Someone spreads lies about them and they stay quiet and composed. Someone tries to humiliate them in front of a crowd and instead of breaking down, they just smile a calm, almost unbothered smile. That makes everyone in the room deeply uncomfortable except them. What do these people know that you don't? They figured out something that Niccolò Machiavelli figured out 5 centuries ago. Your emotions are not just feelings, they are information. And whoever reads that information first gains power over you. Every time you react, you hand someone your map, showing them exactly where your pressure points are and how to keep you off balance. But the moment you stay genuinely strategically calm, you take that map back. Most people think calm is something you naturally feel, but it is not. Calm is something you choose. In today's video, I'm going to break down 7 specific social situations where your composure, or the lack of it, determines whether you come out ahead or come out broken. By the end of this, you will feel a shift in how you see every room you walk into. Before we begin, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments to lock in your mindset. I am unreadable. Let's get into it. Number 1. Stay calm when you are publicly mocked. Someone decides to make you the entertainment. They take something you said, twist it, and deliver it like a punchline. The crowd laughs, and in that fraction of a second, your burning desire is to fire back and defend yourself. That is exactly what they are counting on. The person mocking you is making a move, presenting you as weak or ridiculous. The crowd isn't waiting for what you say. They are waiting to see how you respond, because your response tells them if the framing was true. If you get angry or flustered, you confirm it. But if you stay calm, their move collapses. You don't fight social force with force, you fight it with stillness. Silence is one of the most underrated weapons a person can carry because it forces the other person to fill the void. When you stand tall and unbothered while another person swings and misses, it tells everyone watching that the attacker is the desperate one. Number 2. Stay calm. When someone suddenly acts like your ally, you know someone who has been quietly working against you, spreading doubt and creating friction behind closed doors. Then, out of nowhere, they flip. They start agreeing with you and positioning themselves as your biggest supporter. Your natural human reaction is relief, but do not relax yet. Machiavelli observed that people do not change sides because of a sudden change of heart. They change sides because the landscape changed around them. Machiavelli once said, "Keep your friends close and your enemies closer." But people consistently miss the second part. The enemy remains the enemy. Keeping them close means watching them with clear eyes while giving nothing sensitive away. When someone pivots toward you, your job is to observe what they want from this proximity. Stay calm, stay patient, and let time do the revealing. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I observe before I trust. Number 3. Stay calm when you are being ignored. Human beings are wired to seek acknowledgement. When someone deliberately talks around you or acts like your presence barely registers, it triggers an invisible humiliation. Most people start chasing. They speak louder and try to prove they deserve to be noticed. But every one of those moves hands the other person the power. When you chase attention, you destroy its value. Machiavelli stated, "Men are so simple and so much inclined to obey immediate needs that a deceiver will never lack victims." People who ignore you are counting on your need for immediate validation. The Machiavellian response is to go completely still. Stop performing for people who haven't earned an audience and carry yourself with the quiet confidence of someone who has somewhere more important to be. When they realize ignoring you didn't produce a reaction, curiosity replaces control. Drop this affirmation in the comments. My value needs no validation. Number 4. Stay calm when someone lies about you. A false story travels faster than the truth. When you hear a rumor about yourself, every instinct says to run in, panic, and loudly make everyone understand the truth. But that instinct turns a small fire into an inferno. When a false story circulates, most people haven't fully decided what to think about it yet. The moment you rush in with an emotional denial, you give that story the weight it was lacking. Panic amplifies, but calm suffocates. Machiavelli wrote, "Before all else, be armed." In a social battle, your composure is your armor. A person who stays grounded under a false accusation is automatically more believable than one who falls apart. Your dignity is your defense. Guard it more than your reputation. Number 5. Stay calm when someone tries to expose your weakness. Certain people treat every conversation like a search. They casually bring up your past failures or personal subjects that carry weight, while carefully watching your face for a flicker of tension or defensiveness. The moment your voice gets hot or you tense up, they know exactly where the crack in your wall is, and they will file it away as leverage. The only protection against this is to have nothing left to crack. You must get genuinely comfortable with the fact that you are a human being who has stumbled. When someone goes looking for your wound and finds nothing but a scar you've already made peace with, they leave empty-handed. People can only weaponize what still hurts you. Stop bleeding in front of them, and they run out of ammunition. Number 6. Stay calm. When people expect you to defend yourself, sometimes you walk into a space and you can feel that people are waiting for you to defend yourself. They expect the scramble, the explanations, and the urgent need to set the record straight. If you lunge into your defense immediately, you have already accepted their frame and handed them the authority to judge you. Instead, slow down. Let the silence sit for a moment and choose your words deliberately. Machiavelli noted, "Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand, for everyone can see and few can feel." People visually process how you carry yourself before they logically process your words. When you refuse to rush, the situation stops being about the accusation and becomes about the fact that you were supposed to fall apart, but didn't. You do not owe the room your panic. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I speak on my terms. Number 7. Stay calm when someone tries to read your emotions. Some people are highly skilled at tracking the micro-expressions on your face or the subtle shifts in your voice. In any power struggle, emotional transparency is a serious liability. When they detect fear, they know to push. When they detect excitement, they know to pull back. Machiavelli said, "A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds." By being unreadable, you actively create opportunities. When people cannot figure out what you are feeling, they become cautious and second-guess themselves, which gives you room to move. You are not trying to become a cold stonewall internally. You are choosing what you reveal. Build a wall around your face, let people wonder what you are thinking, and let them walk away having learned nothing they didn't already know. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose what I show. Power does not begin outside of you. It begins on the inside, in the stillness that you carry when everything around you is loud. We just walked through 7 situations where most people collapse, flinch, and show exactly where it hurts. But the person who stays calm walks away with the advantage, because calm is a strategy. Machiavelli understood that keeping your composure when the world is pressing hard holds something that cannot be easily taken. If you commit to practicing these principles, you will become the kind of person who is genuinely difficult to rattle. You will walk into any room with an unsettling stillness that makes people choose their words carefully because they can't figure you out. Machiavelli wrote, "It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles." It is not the situation that determines your worth. It is how you carry yourself inside it. If this video gave you something real, hit that like button right now. Share this with someone who lets their emotions work against them. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, fix that right now and turn on the bell, because we are dropping content to sharpen your mind consistently.